The History of the Damnable Life and Deserved Death of Dr. John Faustus. Read by Robert Crighton. Chapter 4. The second time of the spirit appearing to Faustus in his house, and their parley. Faustus continued in his devilish cogitations, never moving out of the place where the spirit left him, such was his fervent love to the devil. The night approaching, this swift-flying spirit appeared to Faustus, offering himself with all submission to his service, with full authority from his prince, to do whatsoever he would request, if so be Faustus would promise to be his. This answer I bring thee, and an answer must thou make by me again. Yet will I hear what is thy desire, because thou hast sworn me to be here at this time. Dr. Faustus gave him this answer, though faintly, for his soul's sake, that his request was none other but to become a devil, or at the least a limb of him, and that the spirit should agree unto these articles as followeth. 1. That he might be a spirit in shape and quality. 2. That Mephistopheles should be his servant at his commandment. 3. That Mephistopheles should bring him anything, and do for him whatsoever. 4. That at all times he should be in his house, invisible to all men, except only to himself, and at his commandment to show himself. 5. Lastly, that Mephistopheles should at all times appear at his command, in what form or shape soever he would. Upon these points the spirit answered Dr. Faustus, that all this should be granted him and fulfilled, and more, if he would agree unto him upon certain articles as followeth. First, that Dr. Faustus should give himself to the Lord Lucifer, body and soul. Secondly, for confirmation of the same, he should make him a writing written in his own blood. Thirdly, that he would be an enemy to all Christian people. Fourthly, that he would deny the Christian belief. Fifthly, that he let not any man change his opinion, if so be any man should go about to dissuade or withdraw him from it. Further, the spirit promised Faustus to give him certain years to live in health and pleasure, and when such years were expired, that then Faustus should be fetched away, and if he would hold these articles and conditions, that then he should have all whatsoever his heart would wish or desire, and that Faustus should quickly perceive himself to be a spirit in all manner of actions whatsoever. Hereupon Dr. Faustus, his mind was so inflamed that he forgot his soul, and promised Mephistopheles to hold all things as he had mentioned them. He thought the devil was not as black as they used to paint him, nor hell so hot as the people say, etc. You've been listening to The History of the Damnable Life and Deserved Death of Dr. John Faustus, read by Robert Crighton. There is more from Faustus on our Patreon, where there are exclusive exploring sessions where we take a deep dive into the text, and early access to other chapters of the book. There's also extensive work available on the play adaptation by Christopher Marlowe and other hands. Links are available in the show description.